hard to come to do the rest. Step in the way, multiple shots are going through the chest. You must have gone past the charges, boy, you was blessed. And I'ma take him out the game, y'all. It ain't no...
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another exciting edition of Georgia Southwestern State University women's basketball. Tonight, the Hurricanes take on probably our toughest test of the year. The Lady Cougars of Columbus State. Opening tip goes out of bounds, touched last by the Lady Hurricanes, Kaya Cochran. It's Gabby Williams, Kiara Gillespie, Alexis Carter, Brittany Tatum, and Ashley Azuzu for Columbus State. For Georgia Southwestern, Kaya Cochran, Gabby Figures, Aaliyah Holden, Brittany Grant, and Shanice Whitten. Columbus State, 16-1. They are nationally ranked, as you would expect. That didn't take long. Kiara Gillespie drives to the basket and scores. And Columbus State draws first blood. GSW only 1-19 against Columbus since we've gone NCAA Division II. We've only won one time in 20 meetings since joining the Peach Belt Conference. In the paint, Holden, Aaliyah scores. Aaliyah Holden ties the basketball game. And we're tied at 2. 45 seconds into the basketball game. And Columbus scores again. So that didn't take long. And Columbus State gets a steal. Tatum in front. The layup is good by Gabby Williams. Tatum got the steal and the basket. And the Lady Hurricanes bring it down, trailing by 4 points at 6-2. GSW 11-7, 6-5 into Peach Belt. That's a 10-second violation. A Southwestern turnover. The Lady Hurricanes did not get the ball inbounded in the allotted 10 seconds, so that's a shot clock violation and gives the basketball back to the Cougars. 6-2, Columbus State on top. They are 10-1, all alone atop the West Division of the Peach Belt Conference. Lady Hurricanes have lost 3 in a row after getting off to a great start, 6-2 in the Peach Belt. We've dropped 3 in a row now. That 3 is no good by Carter. Southwestern's Shanice Whitten rebounds. Just over 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. A whistle, and the first foul of the basketball game will be against Columbus State. GSW 11-7 overall, 6-5 in the conference. Columbus State 16-1, 10-1 in the Peach Belt. Their only loss was back on January the 7th at the University of South Carolina, Aiken. Only game Columbus has lost this year. The free throw is no good. That foul was on Kiara Gillespie. Whitten misses the first free throw. Shanice will try again. I think Gillespie had to tie her shoe. So she's back ready, and the second free throw's on the way, and Shanice missed both of them. There's a lane violation, though. And Shanice Whitten will get another opportunity. And she makes the best of it. Shanice Whitten gets another chance and knocks down the free throw. Columbus shoots quickly. No good. Southwestern rebounds. Aaliyah Holden goes inside to Whitten. Nice move. Shanice's layup is good. And the Lady Hurricanes get to within 1. Southwestern gets a steal. Now Columbus steals it right back, though. 6-5, Columbus State leads by 1. And good Southwestern defense as Shanice Whitten knocks the basketball away. And the Lady Hurricanes will get the basketball. GSW can take our first lead with a basket. Kaya Cochran in the front court, guarded by Kiara Gillespie. Now Brittany Grant works on Brittany Tatum. So the two Brittnys match up. Brittany Grant drives, and a foul will be on Brittany Tatum. Southwestern will put the ball in play under our basket. We get the ball inside, and that's going to be another foul on Columbus State. So Southwestern will be at the free throw line with a chance to take the lead. First one's good by Aaliyah. Holden, a 66% free throw shooter. She makes both of those, and GSW takes our first lead. We are 3 minutes into the basketball game. Columbus State moving the ball quickly around the perimeter. Southwestern trying to pack it in tight. Shot clock at 5 for the Cougars. The three is no good. Rebound tipped around, and Shanice Whitten winds up with it. Southwestern misses, but we get an offensive rebound. Gabby Figures misses the three. Columbus State almost mishandled the rebound, but the Cougars retain possession. 7-6. Good guys lead by 1. Just over 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. The jumper's good by Alexis Carter. Carter's second basket, and Columbus back on top now, 8-7. And Southwestern loses the basketball. Letty Caines turned it over. And Columbus State will try to add to a 1-point lead. Southwestern playing man defense. The top of the key three is no good by Alexis Carter. Ball's on the floor. They call a jump ball, and the first possession arrow gives the basketball to GSW. 8-7. Columbus State leads by 1 for GSW. Kayla Owens checks in. So does Shania Jones. So Kelly Britsky goes down with Brittany Grant, Shanice Whitten, Gabby Figures, Shania Jones, and Kayla Owens. Kayla played soccer this fall, had a big year, was the leading scorer. Southwestern turns the ball over again. An errant pass, that's an errant three-point attempt. But the loose ball chased down by Williams. They go inside but miss, and it's going to be out of bounds. And a foul on Columbus State, it looks like. That'll be the fourth foul against the Cougars. And GSW yet to be called for a foul. Chris Beckham checks in. Alexis Carter called for that foul. And GSW can take the lead back with a bucket. Jones, Figures, Gabby for three, gets none. Ashley Asuzu rebounds. They drive but miss. Tatum missed it. Gets it back, and we might have got away with one there. And it's going to be out of bounds. Columbus State retains possession. But first, our first media timeout, the under 5 media timeout. 4 minutes, 51 seconds to play in the first quarter. Good basketball game so far. in play. Columbus with a 1-point lead. It's 8-7. Open three from the corner by Gabby Williams is good. That's the first 3-point basket of the game by either team. And it gives Columbus State a 4-point lead. Kayla Owens gets help from Shania Jones. Lady Canes have turned the ball over 5 times already. Only one Columbus State turnover. Gabby Figures drives, pull up, jumper, no good. Alexis Carter rebounds for Columbus State. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Nice pass. The layup is good by Isuzu. Ashley Isuzu got the good pass from Alexis Carter. And Columbus goes up 6. It's 13-7. Another Columbus State steal. Brittany Tatum in front to Gabby Williams. Gabby lays it in. And Columbus State goes up 8. Kayla Owens traveled. Yes, she did. And the turnover gives the basketball back to Columbus State. Three and a half minutes left in the first quarter. Of course, you know by now, this is the second year that the women have gone to the 4 10-minute quarters rather than the 2 20-minute halves. And Columbus State will put the ball in play deep in their front court. Mallory Diamond's in the game for GSW. The runner is no good by Carter. Mallory Diamond, the GSW rebound. Here's Kaya Cochran. Top of the key, the jumper no good by Mallory Diamond. Columbus State rebounds. They try to push it. The shot by Alexis Carter is good. And the first Southwestern foul, it looks like. I think it's on Kaya Cochran. That's the first foul on GSW. Narshonda Malone checks in for Columbus. Columbus State, coached by first-year head coach Anita Howard. She followed the ultra-successful Jonathan Norton. Coach Norton took a job at a private school, a church in Columbus. I tell you what, you won't find a better human being than Jonathan Norton. Heck of a basketball coach as well. Obviously, Anita Howard has hit the ground running, going 16-1 so far, her first year at Columbus. That foul was on Asia Minter. The first free throw is good by Kaya Cochran, and she'll get another. 17-8. Lady Hurricanes trail by 9. Kaya Cochran takes aim. Kaya's second free throw is good again. Kaya's going to be a good Peach Belt Conference player, a freshman from Veterans High School in Houston County, small town called Kathleen. They were runners-up in the state to America's Sumter last year. Carter misses, keeps her rebound alive. Now Tatiana Wayne hands off to Asia Minter. Minter gets a pick from Carter. The jumper by Isuzu is no good. Carter again kept the offensive rebound alive. Jump ball, and the arrow gives the basketball to Columbus. 2:21 to play in the first quarter. Columbus State ranked 13th in the country in a NCAA Division II poll, I should say. That three is good. by Tatiana Wayne. So Wayne comes off the bench and knocks down a three. Columbus State goes up 11. Columbus State ranked 13th in the country. That's probably not high enough, to be honest with you. Brittany Grant from 13 is good. Brittany's first basket. Grant came in averaging almost 7.7 points per game. Columbus State with a 9-point advantage. Wayne against Grant. Takes her off the dribble. Misses. I think Aaliyah Holden might have got a piece of that. Cochran, the freshman, picks up her dribble. Now Diamond inside Holden. Aaliyah is fouled by Alexis Carter. That'll be her second. That's good news. It would be good to get her out of the contest because of fouls. Carter averages a double-double. Alexis Carter averages 16 points, 10 rebounds. She'll have to come out now. And Jasmine Herndon replaces her. Herndon, 6'1". She's a freshman from Columbus. Holden's second free throw, missed that one. And Herndon rebounds for Columbus. Columbus State leads by 8, and they've got the basketball. 1:12 left in the first period. Wayne against Grant. Now Malone against Beckham. She traveled. That's a turnover and gives the basketball to Southwestern. Columbus will not press this trip down the floor. And Kaya Cochran walks it down for GSW. Columbus on top, 20-12. Beckham. Now Whitten back out to Beckham. Chris misses. Wayne rebounds for Columbus. 42 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wayne drives, misses. Loose ball picked up by Brittany Grant. Chris Beckham wants to run, takes it herself and scores. Beckham's first basket. And it brings GSW to within 6. It's 20-14. The shot clock is off. 19 seconds to play in the period. Wayne hands off to Williams. Mentor, Wayne, whistle. Kelly Britsky wanted to travel. We're not going to get that call. And they're going to say that's a shooting foul. First foul on Southwestern's Aaliyah Holden. Only the second foul on GSW. The free throw is no good by Wayne. Tatiana Wayne looks for her 4th point. Columbus State 20, Georgia Southwestern 14. Second free throw, that one's good. So Wayne makes 1 of 2. And the Columbus State lead is now 7. And evidently a problem with the clock. The officials tonight are Phyllis Roberts, Simone Red, and Esther Ray. Columbus, that allows them to set their press up, and they get a steal. 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Turnaround jumper is no good by Herndon, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's Columbus State 21, Georgia Southwestern 14. We'll have the second quarter in 60 seconds on the WDEC Georgia Southwestern Radio Network. Right side, the jumper's no good. Loose ball on the floor. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Columbus's Kristen Carter. And Southwestern gets the basketball. Gabby Figures and Shania Jones go back to work for Kelly Britsky. And Lady Hurricanes only 1-19 against Columbus State in our NCAA era. We had pretty good success. We actually started women's basketball before Columbus did. So they quickly got it going. Jay Sparks has some really good teams. Bad pass, and they're going to call a backcourt violation. Maybe a good thing because Columbus State probably would have had a layup. So a back and over violation. Then Columbus State will get to basketball. Shania Jones guards Kiera Gillespie. Now Gillespie gets it back, pull up 14-footer short. Aaliyah Holden had a pretty good block out, it looked like. I thought they might have come over the top and knocked it out of bounds, but they're going to give Columbus State the basketball. And they will have a chance for an and one. Asuzu received the inbounds pass, made the shot in traffic, and drew the foul. So Ashley Asuzu will have a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play for the Lady Cougars. Columbus State leads it by 9. That was the first foul on Shanice Whitten. Free throw is good by Asuzu. And Columbus goes up 10. Kayla Owens back in Southwestern's lineup. Shania Jones hands off to Chris Beckham. Beckham picks up her dribble. Now Kayla Owens, now Gabby Figures. Gabby double teamed, and she bounces the basketball out of bounds. Turnover for Southwestern. Brittany Grant and Kaya Cochran go back to work. And Columbus State's got the basketball with a 10-point lead. Make no mistake about it, Columbus State, one of the top teams in the country, probably the best team in the Peach Belt. Everybody else in the Peach Belt has at least 3 conference losses and 4 total losses. That's a nice move, and Asuzu banks it in. Asuzu has all 7 of Columbus's second quarter points, and we turn the ball over again. If we're not careful, this thing's about to slip away from us. Open 3 by Williams is no good, but offensive rebound Carter, the putback's good. And Columbus State goes up 14. Grant open for 3 for GSW's good. Thank you, Brittany. Columbus wants to run after the made basket, and they'll score and draw the foul. So we knocked down a 3, but we're slow getting back on defense. And now we knock down a 3-point basket, and Columbus State can answer with an old-fashioned 3-point play. The foul is on Brittany Grant. And Brittany Tatum with a chance to complete the 3-point play. But first, Coach Kelly Britsky wants and gets a timeout. 6:33 left in the second quarter. It's Georgia Southwestern trailing by 13. It's Columbus State 32, Georgia Southwestern 19. Canes down 13. We're back in 60 seconds.
Instagram users
ranked team in the country. I don't think that's high enough, to be honest with you. Tatum's free throw is good. Now what have we got? Whatever it was, the officials seem to have worked it out. I wish they do that kind of stuff on their own time. On the high post is Chanice Whitten. Turns, shoots, and scores. Chanice has got 7. And the Columbus State lead is 12. Just over 6 minutes to play in the first half. First of 3 home games this week. Mentor drives, she misses. Ball's on the floor. Kaya Cochran comes out with it. The freshman loses the basketball, though. It's chased down by Asia Mentor. Mentor gets instructions from Coach Anita Howard. 5.5 to go, second quarter. They get the ball in the paint to Herndon. She scores. First basket by Jasmine Herndon. And Columbus State leads it by 14. It's 35-21. Owens now figures. Gabby guarded by Tatum. Brittany Grant will drive, shoot with the left hand, and score. Nice move by Brittany. Grant's got 7. Almost at her season average. Brittany came in averaging 7.7. She's got 7 already. Columbus State by 12. That's going to be travel. Steps called against the Cougars. Ebony Williams called for the travel. And Southwestern will get the basketball. Lady Canes are home Wednesday against Young Harris. Then we celebrate homecoming on Saturday as we play host to the University of Montevallo. A foul called on Ebony Williams. And for Columbus, Tatiana Wayne returns. Gabby Figures will put the ball in play. Gabby's a 5'3" junior from Tallahassee. And bounce pass comes to Kaya Cochran. Kaya with Wayne all over her. Holden, Figures. Gabby thought about it, now dribbles once, passes to Aaliyah. Holden, left elbow, wanted to shoot, couldn't. Turn around, jumper from the baseline is no good by Kayla Owens. Columbus State wants to run. It's 3-on-3. Tatum loses the ball. Southwestern on a breakaway. Aaliyah Holden absolutely gets mugged. Aaliyah on a drive to the basket got hammered. Glad to see Aaliyah with a smile on her face. That's a pretty good shot she took. Adrian Brown about to check in for GSW. Holden will shoot 2. First one is good by Aaliyah. Holden's a 66% free throw shooter. She's made 4 of 5 so far tonight. 4 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the second quarter. 35-24. Columbus State leads by 11. Second free throw by Aaliyah Holden is good. Aaliyah off to a good start. She's got 7 points already. 4 minutes to play in the half. And Adrian Brown, who just checked in, is going to pick up a foul right away. Third foul of the second quarter against GSW. Wayne gets the inbounds pass. She works on Figures. Now Malone. against Gabby. 17 seconds for Columbus to shoot. They shoot now. Carter misses, and a foul on Columbus. North Georgia leads Young Harris by 20 already. We'll see Young Harris here on Wednesday. North Georgia's women, quite possibly the biggest women's basketball team I've ever seen. Division I, Division II, whatever. You're not going to believe this, but the North Georgia roster, they've got 13 players 5'8" or taller. They went through a tough stretch where they lost 3 out of 4, but seem to have it turned around now. It's now 41-19. Still over 3 minutes to play in the second quarter, and North Georgia already leads Young Harris 41-19. Beckham's jumper for GSW is no good. Williams the rebound. She'll take it down herself. Kaya Cochran guards her. She'll shoot over Kaya, miss it. And Gabby Figures the GSW rebound, and another foul on Columbus State. That stops the game clock with 3:04 left. So Young Harris up early, 41-19. Or North Georgia, I should say. North Georgia leads Young Harris 41-19. Other games in the Peach Belt. Francis Marion is home against North Carolina Pembroke. Gabby Figures puts the ball on the floor. Armstrong plays at home in Savannah tonight against Flagler in the East Division. Basketball is out of bounds off Columbus. And Augusta leads USC Aiken. Augusta University leads at 39-29 over the University of South Carolina Aiken. Montevallo at home tonight. Of course, they are an hour behind us. They host Clayton State. Cochran misses. Columbus State rebounds. Lander has a non-conference game tonight against Carver Bible College. 2.5 left, second quarter. Nice dish. The layup is good. Ashley Isuzu. Beautiful pass from Gabby Williams. And Columbus State goes up 12. Adrian Bound turns, shoots, misses. Wayne rebounds us for the Lady Cougars. Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Isuzu loses the ball. Whitten winds up with it. Here's Kaya Cochran. She'll drive. It's out of bounds off Cochran, they say. Kaya can't believe it. Cochran believes she was fouled, or at worst the ball was off Columbus, but she's not going to get any satisfaction. And Columbus State will walk it down with a 12-point lead. Kaya Cochran picks up Narshonda Malone. Now Wayne, right side Malone. She'll shoot over Brittany. Brittany might have got a piece of it way short. Adrian Brown rebounds, and they call a jump ball. And this time the arrow favors GSW, or favors Columbus, I should say. $1:39 to play in the second quarter. It's 37-25, Columbus by 12. Miss badly on a 3 out of bounds, and Columbus will keep the ball here. Flagler's at Armstrong State. Young Harris is at North Georgia. The University of North Carolina Pembroke is at Francis Marion. And Columbus loses the basketball out of bounds. Other Peach Belt games tonight, the University of South Carolina Aiken in Augusta at Augusta University, and Montevallo home against Clayton State, and Lander a non-conference tilt as they host Carver Bible College. 1.5 minutes to play second quarter. Good guys down 12. Cochran now Grant. Brittany guarded by Ariel Johnson. Kaya Cochran on the right wing. 15 seconds to shoot. Figures she'll shoot it. The three is good. We'll take that shot every trip down. Gabby cuts the deficit to single digits. I've always really felt like that was important to get the deficit into single digits. Gabby just did that with her three. Isuzu drives by Adrian Brown, missed it. Kayla Owens rebounds, and Southwestern can cut it to 7. Brittany Grin on the left wing. Now we go right side to Figures. Gabby missed that one. Erin Morrow, I think, got a hand on it. Now they'll shoot a three and knock it down. Ariel Johnson's first basket, it's a three. And Columbus goes back up 12. It's 40-28. Cochran, somehow, Owens winds up with the ball. She misses. Gabby Williams the rebound. The shot clock is off. 14 seconds to play in the first half. Tatum between the circles. Now on the right baseline, Erin Morrow. 4 seconds to play in the half. The three is no good. Offensive rebound, Columbus State, but that's the end of the first half. All in all, I think our basketball team played hard and kept it within striking range. Your halftime score from the Storm Dome: Columbus State 40, Georgia Southwestern 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. The Stormfront dance team will be taking the floor momentarily. In fact, here are the ladies right now. For your halftime entertainment, we'll let them get in position. It's the Stormfront dance team. Excellent work by the ladies. They'll be back at halftime with a whole another routine. Halftime of the men's game. So come on back for the Stormfront. All right, so let's mix it up. I need 3 contestants who want to go round and round and round she goes. Make a layup, find a chair, win some Two Dukes barbecue. 3 contestants that want to play musical layups. How about it? Can I find 3? 3. Okay. 1, come on down. What we got? Oh, hello. All right, 2, welcome. Okay, come on down. This little guy right here. Yeah, you have to go out, down, and then come through that door. All right. So we'll wait for our other contestant to come down. 2 other contestants. We'll have 3 folks here. It's our own little rendition of musical chairs. We'll have a semifinal round and a championship round. And what we'll do is okay. Where we got? Where's our other contestant? Where's the other one that was coming down? Which one of you guys was the one? I only got room for 3. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. That might have been more entertaining than this contest is going to be. All right, folks. So here's the deal. Y'all can kind of make to space out around the circle, midfield or center court circle. Okay? All right. So what we'll do is we'll cue up the music in just a moment, and you'll just go round and round and round like it was a regular game of musical chairs, but with a twist. If you'll put one right over there, no, on that side. Yep. Well, I tell you what, we don't want anybody tripping over the basketballs. So I will move these out of the way at the moment. So round and round you'll go, the music will stop, grab a basketball, and head towards one of the ends of the court. Doesn't matter which one. Choose whichever court you want to go to. Take your ball, go make a basket, then come back and sit in a chair. And whoever's last to get to the chairs will be eliminated, okay? So round and round you'll go, music will stop, grab a basketball, head to either goal, make a basket, run back here, last one to get to the chairs will be eliminated, okay? All right, here we go, Maestro, if you would. A little music for our dancers and walkers. Who's going for which ball? Who's going for which ball? Who's got the quick hands? When the music stops, you'll grab a basketball and go. Stay around the outside of the circle. Ball stops. Oh, here we go. Now we'll get the quick chairs back. They're all here. Gotta make a basket. Gotta make a basket. All right, she's got her basket in, makes a basket. Still time, take a seat. You're in our finals. Get your ball. Come on back. And time. All right, we've set up our finals. Thanks for playing. Next time, right? We'll get it next time. Next time. Somebody had to go home a little early. That's okay. All right, so we will remove the chairs once again. All right, so I don't want you guys to conk heads, but we'll make it a little bit interesting. We'll put them both in the middle this time. All right, so here are your final 2 playing for some Two Dukes barbecue college combo sandwich, chips, and a drink. The young lady here, your name?
Karen.
Karen? And our gentleman?
Deontay.
All right. Man, you guys didn't give them any love. You sent them down here. They volunteered you down here. They couldn't even give you an applause. That's terrible. All right, here we go. Finals round, just like the last one, only 1 chair this time. Here we go. Music, please. Are you dizzy? All right, grab a basketball. Oh, he's going this end this time. Right to the chair! And the gentleman does not give up his chair for the lady this time. Congratulations to our winner. We'll hook up DeAndre with some Two Dukes barbecue. Thanks for playing. How about a round of applause? That was musical layups, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was all right. We'll try that again at the men's game. You guys enjoyed the second half of action, the Lady Canes and the 13th ranked Cougars from Columbus State. Hey, quick note, Wednesday is Coca-Cola night. We're giving away Fitbits. One in the women's game, one in the men's game. So you got a chance to win a Fitbit, courtesy of Coca-Cola out of Albany. Also going to be giving away free Coke products, not Coke products, but Coke branded items all night long. So there's plenty of stuff to give away. If you don't walk away with something from Coca-Cola, whew, you just don't have good luck. Play the lottery that night. Coca-Cola giving us away a ton of stuff on Wednesday. 5:30, 7:30 are your game times. Then, of course, Saturday is homecoming. Another tailgate. This tailgate party will take place out in front of the administration building. So make sure you're out there for Saturday's tailgate. And then the Saturday start times are 2:30 for the women, 4:30 for the men. So a little bit later, 1 hour later than we usually play on Saturdays. But that's it, homecoming week. We hope all of our students have a blast, and we look forward to seeing our alumni back here on Saturday afternoon. By the way, there's probably still plenty of food from today's tailgate in the tailgate zone. The Grub Club killed it. They were out there super early this morning, grilling away, and they made some great food. If you haven't had a chance to stop over between the Pines right across from the Chick-fil-A parking lot, you got 4 minutes to go get a plate and rush on back here. Get yourself something to eat. If you don't want to walk that far, concession stand. I know, I should wrap it up. Concession stand is out that door if you don't want to quite go all the way over to Pines, but you got to pay for that stuff. Enjoy the second half.
Western will have the first second half possession. It's 40-28, Columbus State on top. Columbus led 21-14 after one. And they stretched the lead to 40-28 in the second quarter. Columbus plays man defense. We try to go backdoor unsuccessfully. Columbus State gets the basketball. Tatiana Wayne, front side for the Cougars, the 13th ranked team in the country, the Lady Cougars of Columbus State University. They go inside. That's not a travel? I guess not. So the short jumper's no good by Isuzu. And Southwestern rebounds. Lady Canes want to push it. And it's going to be out of bounds. And Georgia Southwestern will put the ball in play under our offensive basket. Baseline jumper, no good by Aaliyah Holden. And Columbus State rebounds. And the shot is good by Alexis Carter. Carter now with 8. Kaya Cochran almost traveled. Kaya recovers the loose ball. Now Aaliyah Holden hands off to Kaya Cochran. 15 on the shot clock. Gabby for three's good. Gabby Figures gets
Gabby Figures for three.
Second basket by Figures. Both of Gabby's buckets have been threes. And that brings Southwestern to within 11. Wayne. Gillespie. Tatum. Steal by Aaliyah Holden. Kaya Cochran stops, pops, 14-footer's good. Boy, at times, she certainly doesn't look like a freshman, does she? Boy, Kaya's going to be a good Peach Belt Conference basketball player. I'm glad she's a Hurricane. Homecoming this weekend. Tennis actually starts Wednesday, I believe. They'll play a match also on Friday. Baseball, softball, both at home Saturday, along with both basketball teams. Columbus State misses, and Southwestern can get to within 7 with a basket. Gabby Figures thought about the three. Now Kaya Cochran will shoot the three. Kaya misses. Aaliyah Holden chases down the offensive rebound. And there's a steal by Columbus. Brittany Tatum wants to run, takes it herself and lays it in. She's a good player. She's averaging 13. She's got 5 tonight so far. In the first half, Columbus made 38% of their shots. Southwestern scores again.
You know how strict we are about following the
44-35. Columbus State's lead is 9. Three-pointer is good by Wayne. Wayne has come off their bench to score 7. Again, Columbus shot 38%, 17 for 45 the first half. Another Hurricane basket. So right now, anyway, the Lady Hurricanes are matching Columbus basket for basket, and Southwestern draws an offensive foul. Brittany Grant drew it, and the offensive foul gives the basketball to GSW. Southwestern down 10. Coach Kelly Britsky goes to her bench, and Kelly will now play with Kayla Owens, Shania Jones, Gabby Figures, Brittany Grant, and Mallory Diamonds in the game. I understand there was a misunderstanding. Brittany Grant drives to the basket and scores. The men's basketball officials thought the game was tomorrow night. Somehow on the master official schedule, it showed January 31st instead of January 30th. That mistake was noticed earlier tonight, so officials are on the way, but the men's game will probably be an hour late starting. Instead of a 7:30 men's tip-off, it will be more like 8:30. Ball is tipped away and stolen. Tatum lays it in for the Lady Cougars. Brittany Tatum now with 7. Columbus State with the basketball and a 10-point lead. The Lady Cougars still play man defense. Brittany Grant with Brittany Tatum all over her. Step back, 16-footer, good by Brittany Grant. .11 now for Brittany Grant. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Grant. Brittany doing a good job on both ends of the floor. And Columbus with the basketball. Out of bounds to Southwestern. (49-41). Lady Canes can cut the deficit to 6 with a basket. Going to be out of bounds, and the Lady Hurricanes will keep the basketball. And that takes us to the third quarter, under 5 media timeout. Lady Hurricanes climbing their way back in this thing. 4:57 to play in the third. It's Columbus State 49, Georgia Southwestern 41.
We've got one more ball to throw.
The Lady Hurricanes will put the ball in play from right in front of our bench. Lady Hurricanes playing tonight without Lucretia Hall and Whitney Young. Mallory Diamond at the foul line. Now Beckham for 3. Chris is good. Don't look now, but the Lady Hurricanes are right back in this thing. Columbus State's lead has been cut to 5. It's 49-44. Gabby Williams on the left wing. She drives to the left elbow. Gets help from Kiara Gillespie. They screen for Gillespie. Shot is no good by Carter. Out of bounds. Lady Hurricanes will have the basketball. And Southwestern can cut it to 3 with a basket. We could cut this thing to 2 with a 3-pointer, but Columbus State gets a steal. Alexis Carter will drive. The finger roll is no, that's a travel. She can't do that. She tried a finger roll. It never got to the basket. Then she caught it, so she threw a pass to herself. And now one official is trying to talk the other official out of it. And they're going to give Columbus the basketball, it looks like. Wow. I thought they got the call right originally. She can't throw the ball to herself. That's what Kelly Britsky's going to argue. I don't know why the other official even interfered. I honestly think they got the call right. Now they're going to change their mind again. Good job, Kelly. Alexis Carter attempted a finger roll shot from 8 feet in front of the basket. It never hit the rim, and then she came down with it. I'm sure Anita Howard, Columbus State's coach, argues that she rebounded her own miss. But you can't throw the ball to yourself, can you? I mean, that was a weird-looking play. They gave us the basketball, then took it away. Kelly Britsky argued and got the ball back for us. Good piece of coaching by Kelly Britsky. Gabby Figures on the right wing. 3.5 left. Mallory Diamond with 5 on the shot clock. Kaya Cochran drives, misses, but they foul her. Lady Hurricanes starting to get excited over across the way. The momentum definitely has swung in our favor. 3:25 to play in the third quarter. It's 49-44. Kaya Cochran trying to cut into a 5-point deficit. The free throw, no good. Columbus State 49, Georgia Southwestern 44. Lady Hurricanes within 5 points of the 13th ranked team in the country. Kaya Cochran misses both free throws. Hey, that hurts. That's going to be a blocking foul on Kaya. So Cochran picks up the foul. Kelly Britsky's going to go to her bench and insert Shanice Whitten, Aaliyah Holden, and Brittany Grant. Figures, Diamond, and Owens check out. And Columbus State will put the ball in play in their front court. 49-44, Columbus State leads it by 5. 10-footer, no good by Carter. Out of bounds, off of a Hurricane, they say. And Columbus State will keep the basketball out of bounds in their front court. 3:08 left in the third quarter. Lady Hurricanes were down 7 after 1. Down 12 at the break. That three-pointer's no good. Whitten chases down the rebound. Shanice front side for Southwestern. Grant open. Brittany for 3. Missed it. Brittany had a good look that could have made it a 2-point basketball game. Alexis Carter brings it down for the Lady Cougars from Columbus State University. Cochran guards Gillespie. Now Tatum against Buckham. Now Gillespie gets it back. They try to lob it down to Big Carter, and they're going to call a foul on Southwestern with 2:32 to play in the third period. North Carolina Pembroke leads Francis Marion by 1, 28-27. USC Aiken has come back to take a 5-point lead, 58-53 over Augusta. Columbus misses. Southwestern rebounds and a foul on the Lady Cougars. That's the third foul of the third quarter. Second foul on Columbus's Brittany Tatum. And GSW has the basketball. This is like the 4th straight possession that we have a chance to cut it to 2 or 3. Unable to do it so far. Beckham between the circles. Now Brittany Grant. Skip pass left side to Cochran. Kaya. Beckham up top. Great pass. Grant the assist. Shanice Whitten layup. She's got 11. And the Lady Hurricanes are within 3. 1:54 left in the third quarter. They post up Carter. She drives, shoots, scores, and a foul. Alexis Carter now with 10. She came in averaging 16. Alexis Carter's numbers are very good, 16 and 10. 16 points, 10 boards. She also leads the Peach Belt with 70 block shots so far. That foul was the second on Shanice Whitten. And Alexis Carter, free throw is no good. Chris Beckham rebounds for Southwestern. Lady Canes down 5 once again. A minute 38 to play in the third quarter. Beckham double team. Chris gets help from Aaliyah. Holden to Grant. Brittany. Gabby Figures misses everything on a three-point attempt. Out of bounds to, I'll make that Kaya Cochran, number 10, not Gabby, number 12. So Kaya Cochran missed the three, and Columbus State's got to basketball with just over a minute remaining in the third quarter. Gillespie, Tatum, now Herndon, now Carter. She misses, but a foul on Southwestern. That stops the clock with a minute 12 left in the third period. Gonna be a long night, as there was some confusion with the men's game, and somehow on the master official sheet, it showed a January 31st date for the game instead of 1:30. I don't know if Mike Leader caught it or who did, but the officials are on the way. But instead of starting at 7:30, it will be 8:30 before the game starts. With a two-man game, but Columbus makes a good steal. Williams front court for the Lady Cougars. Gabby Williams against Chris Buckham. Columbus by 7. The runner is no good by Alexis Carter. Whitten rebounds for Southwestern. Here's Kaya. Cochran to Buckham. Chris for three. Yes! Chris Beckham buries the three, and the Lady Canes are within 4. It's 53-49. The shot clock probably ought to be cut off. They're almost in sync. 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Gillespie to Tatum. Her three's good. So Brittany Tatum answers Chris Beckham's three. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the end of the third period. So the Lady Hurricanes outscore Columbus by 5 in the third quarter. And going into the fourth quarter, the Lady Hurricanes get to within 7. After 3, it's now Columbus State 56, Georgia Southwestern 49. Lady Hurricanes go into the fourth quarter, trailing by 7. We'll have the fourth quarter after this. being delayed until at least 8:30. Brittany Tatum, double team, gets help. Three-pointer by Gabby Williams is good. So
Gabby Williams for
Gabby
Columbus.
Williams now with 10. That's her first points of the second half. Mallory Diamond misses for Southwestern, and Kiara Gillespie rebounds. She wants to run and scores. So Columbus scores the first 5 points of the fourth quarter, and they stretched their lead back out to 12. That was their margin at the half. A whistle and a foul against the Lady Cougars. Brittany Tatum picks up her third foul. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter. Grant hands off to Jones. Shania to Gabby. Figures back to Jones. Shot clock at 12. Shania Jones misses. Ashley Asuzu rebounds for the Lady Cougars. Dribble drive. The shot is no good by Brittany Tatum. Mallory Diamond rebounds for GSW. Here's Grant. Brittany left-handed dribble. Dishes. Another blocked shot by Alexis Carter. She had 70 coming in to tonight's game. So a blocked shot. You can see how she leads the conference in blocked shots. Mallory Diamond's jumper's good. First points from Mallory. Steal by Gabby Figures. She's got Shania in front. Can't get her the basketball, so dribbles back out. Probably a good idea. We are 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. 8 left in the game. Figures left sideline right in front of Kelly Britsky. Gabby to Owens. Kayla misses. Columbus wants to run. Brittany Grant blocks the shot, but the official said she had to foul to do it. Esther Ray making that call. Each team has got 3 timeouts left. Third foul on Grant. Asia Mentor checks in for Columbus. Aaliyah Holden, Janice Whitten for Southwestern. Second free throws. Good. Alexis Carter gives Columbus State a 12-point lead. Seven and a half minutes remain. Figures between the circles. That's a foul on Kristen Carter for Columbus. Grant. Now Cochran. Now back to Brittany. Grant dishes to Whitten. Shanice misses. And they're going to call her for an offensive foul.
Third personal, second team foul.
(63-51). Lady Hurricanes got back in it in the third quarter. But since then, Columbus State has stretched the lead back out to 12, and they've got the basketball again. Isuzu back to Mentor. Now Brittany Tatum, and Columbus loses the basketball, but it was touched last by a Lady Hurricane. And the Lady Cougars will put the ball in play with 16 seconds to shoot. 7:03 on the game clock. They run a nice inbounds play, but Wayne misses the shot. Kaya Cochran rebounds. They steal it, and Wayne lays it in. Reverse layup action by Tatiana Wayne, and Columbus, just like that, is going back up 14. They are so explosive. Brittany Grant, 12-footers, no good. Jasmine Herndon rebounds for Columbus State. First-year head coach Anita Howard has got Columbus State 16-1 in her first year. Of course, Jonathan Norton did not leave the cupboard bare. I think 5 seniors on the club for Columbus. All can play. Top of the key, the three is no good by Isuzu. The follow is no good. And a foul will be called on the Lady Hurricanes. If it's on Shanice Whitten, it's her 4th. It was, and it is. 4 fouls now on Shanice. She'll have to come out. Herndon's free throw for Columbus is good. 3 points now for the freshman. And Columbus State trying to run off and hide from us now. Good third quarter got Southwestern back in it. But they're back up 15 now. It stays at 15 as the second free throw is no good. Owens rebounds for Southwestern. Gabby Figures stepped back. I kind of halfway expected her to shoot the 3, but she didn't. Now Kaya Cochran on the dribble. 6 minutes left. Grant right sideline, guarded by Tatum. Brittany gets a pick from Mallory Diamond. Grant's jumper's good. It's a 3. Brittany Grant now with 14. And Southwestern still hanging around. We're within 12. 5:35 left. Mentor drives, loses the ball. Lady Hurricane basketball with 5:34 to play. Both teams still have 3 timeouts left. Cochran crosses the timeline. Kaya passes to Brittany Grant. Brittany loses the basketball, but it's off the foot of Brittany Tatum of Columbus, so Southwestern retains possession. Lady Canes will put the ball in play with 17 seconds to get a shot off. Kaya Cochran with 12 seconds to shoot. Wayne guards Cochran. Kaya now guarded by Isuzu on the switch. Figures jumper's no good. And Columbus goes the other way. They go from right to left here in the second half in their red uniforms. That's a still nice play by Kayla Owens. And Kelly Britsky elects not to wait on the under 5 media timeout and goes ahead and takes one. We'll have 2 left. 4:56 left. It's Columbus State 66, Georgia Southwestern 54. Columbus State leads by a dozen. We're back in 60 seconds. media timeout. So a couple of quick timeouts back. Back in play, North Georgia now leads Young Harris 75-38. The Lady Hurricanes turned the ball over. Columbus State in no hurry with a 12-point lead. South Carolina Aiken up big over Augusta now. Augusta led in the first half. Shot is no good by Aaron Morrow, but the follow is good. Offensive rebound and basket by Columbus's Gabby Williams. She's got 12 now. And Columbus leads it by 14. Cochran between the circles. High post is Kayla Owens. She hands off to Cochran. Kaya's tied up for a jump. The possession arrow favoring GSW. But Aiken has come all the way back to lead by 11, 85-74 over Augusta. That game with about 2 minutes to play. 11 seconds for the Lady Hurricanes to shoot. Cochran, a dangerous pass. It's out of bounds, and they're going to say it's touched last by Southwestern's Chris Beckham. 4 minutes to play. Isuzu in traffic scores. The three is good by Gabby Figures. Gabby's got 3 field goals. They all have been threes. Columbus pushes the ball down the floor. Carter misses. And Southwestern in the front court now. Lady Hurricanes mishandled the basketball. Mallory Diamond couldn't find a handle. Columbus wants to run. Nice move and shot by Kiara Gillespie. She's got 6 now. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor called by Kelly Britsky. 3:15 to play. Columbus State leads comfortably by 15. We gave them a run, but Columbus answered our challenge. 3:15 left. It's now Columbus State 72, Georgia Southwestern 57. North Georgia's going to win tonight. So Columbus will go to 11-1. North Georgia will be 8-3. Morrow again for three. Missed this one. Put back is good by Alexis Carter, and a foul. 16 now for Carter, so she's right at her average. That foul was on Southwestern's Chris Beckham. (77-57). Columbus State enjoys their biggest lead. It's 20. Alexis Carter trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, but she missed the free throw. Holden rebounds for Southwestern. Columbus steals it, and that's going to be a foul on Aaliyah Holden. So even with a 20-point lead, Columbus State still pressing, and Lady Hurricanes turn the ball over. Third foul on Aaliyah. Gabby Williams, her free throw's no good. She'll try again. (23) turnovers for Southwestern. They missed the free throw. Carter misses the tip, but yet another offensive rebound. And Columbus will back it back out. Try to run some clock, but Brittany Grant steals it for GSW. 11th turnover for Columbus. Aaliyah Holden, nice move. Alexis Carter blocked the shot, but she had the foul to do it. So clock stopped with 1:51 remaining. And Aaliyah Holden looking for her first second half point. Holden had 7 in the first half. Aaliyah's free throw, no good. Holden, a 66% free throw shooter. Southwestern down 20. We tried to make a game of it in the third. Got to within 5. Holden, second free throw is good. 1:45 left. Lady Hurricanes will fall to 6-6, 11-8 overall. 6-6 in the Peach Belt. Carter from 8 feet is good. 18 now for Carter. And Columbus by 21. Whitten gets the shot off but missed it. Isuzu rebounds for Columbus, 1:15 to play. That's got to be something, and they do call an offensive foul as Shanice Whitten drew it. Second foul on Ashley Isuzu. Isuzu came in averaging 14, and she's got 13. 66 seconds left. Reverse layup, nice move, Gabby Figures. Gabby now in double figures with 11. And Columbus leads it 79-60. Mentor crosses the timeline for Columbus State, the 13th ranked team in the country. Carter scores again. Alexis Carter, another basket. And Columbus leads by 21. Gabby Figures will shoot to 3 and bury it again. The fourth three-pointer by Gabby makes it 81-63. 14 points now for Gabby Figures, 6 for Kaya Cochran, 8 for Chris Beckham, 8 for Aaliyah Holden. 14 for Brittany Grant. Basket by Alexis Carter of Columbus. 11 points for the Lady Hurricanes, Shanice Whitten. Mallory Diamond's got the other 2 Southwestern points. Brittany Grant scores at the buzzer. So Brittany Grant's last second field goal gives her 16 and makes the final score Columbus State 83, Georgia Southwestern 65. So the 13th ranked team in the country